Hello, guys. Welcome again to the Word of Life. Today, we are going to talk about sounds and hearing. Okay, so hearing is actually the stimulus you receive when sound enter into your eardrum. Sound is actually a wave that travels at a distance of 330 meters per second. So here is the twist. Sound cannot actually travel without air. That is actually the reason why if you are in the water, you hear sound so poorly. While if you are actually in the space where there is no air or water, you will not actually hear sound at all. That is actually the reason why the astronauts in the space actually use radio wave, which is a device that they use to communicate among themselves. Now let us actually go details how sound is heard by man. Now, like I said before, sound is actually a wave that travels at a distance of 330 meters per second. It is very, very slow. That is why light is actually faster than sound. You can actually be a witness during raining. You actually see lightning before you can actually hear the thunderstorm. That is the reason why light is actually faster than sound in speed. Okay, so let's move. Now, when before you hear a sound, it actually passes through some stages. Number one, it enters to the outer ear, where we have the pinna. Okay, the pinna is outer ear, the one you can see. Okay, the cartilaginous part of the ear is the pinna. So the pinna is structured to collect sound. That is why it looks like trumpet or like a sieve. Okay, to shape the air you hear. That's the reason why if you chop off your pinna, that is your outer ear, not that you cannot hear sound, but you cannot actually detect sound, okay, or interpret a clear sound. That is why your pinna is designed to structure you to hear sounds as you are hearing me very, very clearly now. Okay, so when it passes, it enters into your middle ear. Your middle ear is where we have the wax gland to trap some bacteria or dust that might have followed the air. Okay, the air traveling into your ear that contain that sound wave. Okay, it needs to be filtered because sometimes it might have dust or microbial load. So after the wax gland, you have the eardrum. The eardrum is a shaped particle that looks like drum. We call it the tympanic membrane. It is held in place by three small bones that form the semicircular canal. We call them the pinna, okay, the stabs, and the stirrup. Okay, so these are the three small bones that hold the ear in place. Then, when the sound hits the ear, this little bone that held the eardrum into place try to vibrate. When it vibrates, the sound vibration now travels into the inner ear where we have the cochlea. Okay, now the cochlea will now be stimulated. When it's stimulated, remember, the brain does not actually interpret any sound or taste or anything without it being with electric. Okay, it must be in electrical stimulus or it must be in the form of electricity. Therefore, the cochlea have nerves that can convert the vibration into electrical stimuli. Okay, so the particular nerve that can travel it to the brain, we call it vestibular cochleate. The vestibular cochleate nerve carry that information into the brain. Now the brain will now interpret it that this sound is for this or this sound is for this. Okay, now at the brain we also have a particular brain that differentiates a repeated sound. We call it auditory association cortex. That auditory association cortex make you to detect repeated sound, mostly the voice of somebody, the ringing tone of your phone. When your phone rings and when message comes in your phone, you will detect them. That is actually the work of auditory association cortex. If you hear the voice of your father or your friend, you will say, yes, this is it. Okay, so I know that you must learn a new thing today. Don't forget to follow me if you're not following me. And also, I want to use this as an opportunity. Please, I don't actually want so many messages on my WhatsApp. If you needed anything, please comment on it. Okay, comment wherever you want. Okay, if maybe you want to comment on the information or you needed something you needed to be clarified about, I can even go to the level of doing a video for you. All right, and also share it with your friend as well, so that your friend might also partake in the learning as well. And again, if you're not following me, you are not actually supporting, and maybe you might not actually see my video again. So please try to follow me, okay, and also share it with your friends as well. See you in the next video.